stepping mark, then use your elbow to hit his neck. Then grab your wrist and see it. Jump to, show mark, right jump, come to forward, show mark, right jump, raise the arm. Then let it go. Go. Snake his leg. Then lift your leg. Lift your elbow. Grab your bicep. Step on his right foot. And then lift him up. Again. Do show mark. Don't talk.
Be down, you can do like this. Ground. You can sit there and go, I don't know. Ground fight. You could practice things like between your arms. A lot of things you can do. You have to keep combinations. Around. Yeah, lots of things. That's a pretty neat tool. And you can get more people at one time on it.
Yes.
So any two combinations, any combination moves you can think of. When you put two people on it. Okay? I was going to show you a lot today, but ran out of time. That's probably the easiest one, right? Okay. So the first one we're going to do is simple. Pak, tanda, pak, pak, tanda, pak. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. So the same hand blocks one into his core. The next hand blocks with the same hand, and then the same hand again. Switch hands. Right pak, right time, right pak. Left pak, left time, left hand. So I won't put the jaw, I'll just like that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I didn't know it was on that side. I thought it was on the other side. Yeah. Got it? So, sorry. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Now when you block, hit, kick, in Wing Chun we say Sanju Chai Do. Do 3 moves at the same time. When we do Sanju Chai Do, you want to remember something. You don't want, because if your kick hits first, you'll never hit him with your hand. It has to be pak, tan, hit, kick, pak. So it has to be pak, tan, hit, kick. That's, real slow. It looks like 1, but it goes, like a flam. It releases. So it's pak, tan, hit, kick. Pak, pak, tan, hit, kick. It looks like 1, but it should be released so that you don't kick your opponent away from yourself too soon. If you kick too soon, you'll never punch him in the wooden dummy form. And it means to kick the rear leg. In this case, you're not necessarily kicking the rear leg, but it's still yai help you up. The reason is, if you see in the dummy form, there's a move where I go like this. There's a move where I go from, let's say, bomb, I go like this, and first I step up and I go tanda hit kick. And the hit is opposite of the kick. But later on in the dummy form, I go bomb, and I go tanda hit kick. The kick is on the same side, and that's what you're going to do now. And that's what yai help you. It means attack to the rear leg, but it isn't always necessarily to the rear leg. It could be any part of the body. So, we got Mario. So last time you went pak, and you went tanda with opposite kick, right? This time you're going to go pak, tan with the same kick, pak, pak, then tan with the same kick, pak. So you have to do a little bit of fancy footwork. You're going to pivot, and then the side that hits is the side that kicks. And then down to pak. Pivot, the side that hits is the side that kicks. Back to pak. Pak, tan, kick, pak, pak, tan, kick, pak, pak, tan, kick, pak, pak, tan, kick, pak. Got it? 1, 2, 2. Right? That's a normal pak cycle. But what we're going to do today is the reverse pak cycle. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. So it's really the same. It's just backwards. So what we'll do with the opposite hands. It's the normal way, the reverse way. So today we're going to do reverse pak cycle. So let's do the base cycle, and then we'll work on some combinations from that. Okay? Let's get the base. So I was doing, for example, Mario did the pak, and then the la here. Remember that was the basic reverse pak cycle? So what we're going to do now is the same beginning. He's going to pak, he's going to la. Then from here, I'm going to do an arm break, and then I'm going to go reverse flu elbow. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then this is going to grab, and I'm going to break his arm, and then reverse flu elbow. And there shouldn't be any footwork. In the pak cycle, we don't use any footwork because I want you to perfect your hands. If you were doing it in a combat situation, obviously 1, 2, you would snap this and you would step like this to make it worse. But in the exercise, we have no footwork. So it goes 1, 2. Then this hand he's grabbing. You say, okay, you really want to grab that? You keep it. And this is gum jam from the Chun form. Yeah. So you're using it. Move from the Chun form. Snap, and then it would be. Let's say that was his elbow. You bang. So snap, and then you bring this hand up, and it'll pull him off the stance. But you, on the other hand, could step and really mess him up. Okay? Starting position, a lot of fun, and Mario does woo. So now, what I'm going to do is this hand is going to grab and elbow him in the face here. So I'm going 1, 2, 3. And I bring him to me. And this grab is a pow sao, bong tan pow. And it gives you a lot of leverage. You pull him across your body. So you 1, and then you 2. Then this bottom hand lets go, and it goes right here. And of course, if it wasn't the drill, then of course I would have some footwork, and I would go, oh, bam, and just smash it. But for the drill, no footwork. So you defend, and then you defend. Now, in this case, Mario would be the attacker. He would grab my elbow and pull me into the strike. Okay? So that's how it works. If I'm the attacker, 1, 2, and when you pull him down. So, like, you don't want to pull him like this with his hand in your way. You want to pull him in such a way that he comes down and then towards you. Yeah, down and towards you. Okay, ready? Hey, John. So Mario does the pak da, and he does the lap fun. And then he grabs my elbow, and he goes to elbow me. Hey, John is the defense. Now, if you want to be a prick, then you do like this. You do 1, 2, and then 3.
Oh man, see.
Hey, John, chop kick. So 1, 2. Then he grabs this, and I go, right? And if I want to be an asshole, I want to be an asshole. And then, of course, you guys that want to use footwork, even though you're not supposed to, so you have to be better when you don't use footwork. You have to be more clean. But if you want to use footwork, you would just walk forward like that, cover your head, and chop clean at the same time. You don't have to do the chop clean. You could just defend. 1, 2, and then just defend. It'll stop it clean every time. You really try double? It completely counters it. So if you you 1, 2, and if you want, you can. Okay, ready? No, style digs, sorry. The one that goes straight down. One of the applications for Hansao is if I do pop down, sometimes Mario will pop and he'll grab real hard. Like sometimes they'll even use their finger, which they're not supposed to. But even if they don't, and they just grab real hard, then it makes it like you get trapped, right? Especially if he's stronger than you. Sometimes people think they're smart and they'll do that like to mess you up. So they'll grab your hand really hard. So what you do, hold it real hard, Mario? Hansao. I don't care how hard he grips. So you can do like this, 1, 2. 1, 2. And if the worst happens, and he doesn't let go, 2. So 1, 2. So one way or the other, but 99 times out of 100, Mario, grab as hard as you can. It snaps, it comes right out. Okay, let's try it. That's how it works. You block the first one, here, block the second one, just. And I grab like close to the elbow. With Lanza, not lock. Because why? Here, when I view Joe like this, I don't want to lock. That's not a good idea. So what you want to do is, here, when he gets out, you just go like this, you grab like that. See, with Lanza, it pulls him in a direction he can't borrow your power and he's punching back. Okay, let's try that. A few double Lanza combinations. So what's going to happen is we're going to be close, and Mario's job is going to be to simulate contact, and then he's going to double punch. Now, this is supposed to simulate contact. In Lanza drills, they always begin like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. Because you all know there's only 12 ways your hands can ever touch someone else's hands. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's only 12 ways your hands can ever touch an opponent. So Munsao and Jisao help you work from those 12 relationships and what you can do in those 12 relationships. So when Mario slaps my hand, okay, no one's going to do that in a fight. That's not supposed to be like a real fight. But what it does is it eliminates the first part of the fight, and it's this kind of touch. So it could be him punching and me doing jump. It could be me punching and him doing pak. It could be both of us punching at the same time. It could be me doing futsal to open up. It doesn't matter. This just simulates this touch as opposed to this one or this one or this one. You know what I mean? So what we're going to do now is we're going to use Toyama Footwork. Remember Toyama is a slide back pivot, right? We did the Toyama yesterday in the Lopsa cycle, right? So what's going to happen is when Mario hits me with the first punch, he's going to step, slide. Okay? He does not step with the slap. He slaps, step, slide. He does not step with the slap, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Toyama Pak. And as he does the second one, Tanda. Step up, headbutt punch. And now we're closed again. So he does this. I'm going to Toyama Pak, Tanda, step up, headbutt punch. And we're ready again. Toyama Pak, Tanda, step up, headbutt punch. And we're going to start doing it freely. Okay, let's get together. Step up, headbutt punch. Back up, John, chuck punch. Back up, John, chuck punch. Okay, let's do it. So you're going to be like this. Now, one thing that I can tell you, if you want to, some of you guys are coming up with the Toyama or Toma. That's okay if you want to do it. You can also do it that way, and then you have to fix it at the end. So the way I was showing you was to go long, find out, step up like this, headbutt punch. But you can, if you want, you could go like this. Long, find out, step up, headbutt punch. You know why?
Careful.
So it's up to you. But if you do it that way, you have to fix it at the end. It takes a little bit longer, but you can do it that way too. Okay? Close left legs, let's do it together. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Back the foot up. View. Walk them in the face, reach up and up. Work it.